Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Praitaq Feeds the Beast. As you can probably tell from last episode, I've gone ahead and completed getting all the machinery from the old base into here. And in today's episode, what we're going to go ahead and do is wire us up, or well, pipe us in, do some of the plumbing. So that way we can feed lava into our geothermal generators. We're also going to feed lava into this igneous extruder so we can make all of this, and we've got 3 magmatic engines here, one to run our carpenter, one to run the thermionic fabricator, and then one to run our rolling machine. And then also we're gonna have we've got 5 engines here, and this feeds all of this machinery. So yeah, temporarily I've got one of these Redstone energy conduits right here. We're actually going to be replacing that today with a Redstone energy cell. So let's get started real quick. Alright, so I had to journey back to our old base real quick. We're still kind of moving stuff over to the new place. But the next thing I want to actually build is a Redstone energy cell, I believe. Yeah, it's one of these cells. It basically allows us to store MJ per tick, which is the buildcraft energy. So to make it, we first need to make a an energy cell frame empty. So we'll just come over here, hardened glass, and a cross, electrum in the corners, and then a diamond in the center. Cool. Now what we need to do is we need to fill it. Yeah. What do I need? Oh, and I need lead as well. That's the other reason I came back. We should have some pulverized lead here. Okay. And let's bring our diamond with us. And bring this stuff. I'll go ahead and bring a few other things over to the other base and then pick up over there. I'll come over here. And first things first is we're going to, we made that the energy cell frame. So we're going to come over here to our liquid transposer, drop it in, and it should fill it here. It's going to take it just a moment. Alright. We're going to need a few more materials. We're going to need that. And some electrum, which is right here. Should be 3 electrum if I remember correctly. Oh, this machine. Alright, so notice now we've got an energy cell frame, and now we need to actually turn it into a redstone energy cell. And to do that, I'll show you here in our crafting grid, redstone energy cell. You notice it's a redstone cell frame, 3 electrum, 2 lead ingots, and a redstone conductance coil. Now, we've already made a transmission coil and a reception coil. The conductance coil is built in the exact same manner, except this is redstone on the outside and electrum in the center. So we've got that. Let's take our cell frame, electrum, and last but not least, our lead ingots. Sweet. So now, come over here, break this real quick, and we'll just get that on our way back. And there we go. So you notice it's already gone ahead and stored. Let's go ahead and set the max output. Let's see, let's total these up. 4, 6, 26, 30, and I think it's 34. Yeah, so 34. Let's see, let's get this close to 34, so it'll probably be 35. Alright, let's go around back. Did I bring the wrench with me? No, I didn't. Grab our wrench because we need to make some changes to it. For this. Where'd that? Seem to have lost that piece of redstone. Oh, there it is. Cool. I need to put that back behind this machine here. Oops. Alright, so now up top here. Just gonna hop up here real quick. We want to go ahead and change it. So this is our output side. So you just right click it. You notice it changes orange and it looks like it's coming out. This will be our input from all of our engines. So that takes care of that. So now when it runs, look at that, we got Elite MJ right now. Alright. Anyway, it'll take in a max of 100. We're pumping in 20 right now. And then it'll output at 35. And if we ever need to, we can always adjust that. So no big deal. Alright, so that takes care of that. Next on the list is we're going to go ahead and make some liquid ducts, which is this here. Let's grab this and this. Now, liquid ducts are part of, I believe it's thermal expansion. After doing some testing, they actually carry liquid better than all of the Buildcraft piping. So I like to use them now. And to make it, we make hardened glass, and that's just in the I can't think of it. Shoot, this machine. The induction smelter, and then it's just pulverized obsidian and lead, and it makes hardened glass. So we've got that. Whoops. Let's pick that up. So we've got hardened glass here in the center, and then it's just copper on the outside, and you notice we get 4 for each. So we got 2 stacks of liquid ducts. Awesome sauce. So let's come to the back real quick, and let's start our piping. We are going to have to have a new entrance, and for right now I'm just going to come through here. So first thing we want to do is let's run the pipe to these. Alright, you notice that they automatically go ahead and connect. Get this out of my way. I'm going to come this way. Alright. So that's that. Now this is going to be lava. So we're going to come up here. And then we also need to come along the bottom here. Oops. Do I have? No, I do not. Gonna go grab some marble real quick. So that way we can fill in below so it looks nice. Alright, we got our marble. Alright. Can we reach it? Yes, we can. There we go. Alright. So we'll just come back this way. We'll connect this here. Then we'll run it to our tanks. Alright. Now that we got that, we're going to run up here, because this is what's going to run to our engines. Oops, let's just go up. Come across and then down. Come across the engines here, like so. We got that. And I'm also going to use this. We'll just go ahead and extend this out. And this is going to run to the igneous extruder. So we can make stone and everything. And that just comes through this hole here. Like so. And then that. And that should connect it to the top. Alright, so that's all of our piping for lava currently. Now, to make it so these will actually pull out of these tanks here, where is that wrench? What we'll do is we just right click on them using the wrench, and you notice we get arrows coming to the bottom. And think about it, I did forget one thing. I gotta come over here. Yeah, because I don't have any redstone on me. Once you do that right click, it sets it to extraction mode, and then you just have to power it with a redstone signal, and it will automatically extract from that. So, I should have some extra wood around here. You know what, I'm not even going to waste the redstone. Give me some cobble. Go ahead and just make some sticks real quick. And then some switches, or levers, same thing. You say potato, I say potato. Alright. Okay, so now once we pump lava into here, these will actually fill up. Everything will be all set. Alright, so now we want to deal with getting lava into here. That's going to be fairly straightforward. We'll just come 3 on in up top. Bring this down, and then across the ceiling. Right. So I believe there's some lava down below over in this direction. What we'll do is we'll run that down and hook it to a pipe, to a pump, I mean, and we'll get that all set up. Alright, so that takes care of all of our ducting for lava. Now, let's come over here real quick. We're going to come back to our the ignition extruder, and we also have to run water to it if you remember. So what I've done temporarily is I've just set up a little 3x3 water here, and then I got to make a buildcraft pump. We'll set it here. We'll get an engine attached to it, and that thing should just run and fill water into our igneous extruder, which means we can just sit there and make obsidian all day long, which is the main reason I want to do that, so that way we can make more liquid ducts, and if we need to make more of the redstone energy conduit, we can make more of that as well. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get some more lava here, obviously. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make those pumps real quick. I'm gonna locate a good source of lava, and we'll go ahead and start getting this filled up. See you in a bit. Alright, so I've gone ahead and built a couple more of the pumps, made some redstone engines for down here. So as you can tell, I've already kind of manually pulled some lava out of here, but no big deal. So we're going to go ahead and place a couple of pumps. Let's get some levers. Alright, cool. So we'll get those warmed up. Liquid ducts are already on our bar, so let's go ahead, set that to out, and we shall go ahead. And just to be 100% certain, I'm gonna put a lever here. We'll flip it just to make sure we're getting redstone there. I don't think it really matters though. So anyway, go ahead. Run this down. I don't think we're going to have enough liquid ducts to make it all the way up, but we will find out here in just a moment. Alright. Ha! Just enough. Well, basically at this point. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead, let's dig our way back down there. Alright. And you know what I should do actually? Let's do this. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna use the redstone energy conduit in between here. So let's pop this stuff off. Should hopefully grab 4. Yep. All right. So we are gonna have to go one more out with this, because we cannot put these right next to it. So okay, set these 2 out. All going well. This should work. Yeah, I found some more diamonds. What am I looking for? Levers. Okay. Alright, I guess these will not pump into redstone energy conduit, will they? Crapola. Alright. I guess we'll go back to our original plan and hope that it works. You know what, I'm going to go ahead and look up the power requirements. I'm wondering if they changed in one of the recent versions, because you used to be able to run a pump with just a couple of redstone engines. So I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are. As you can tell, I've got the lava flowing. I went ahead and ran the energy conduit down. Those redstone pumps just weren't doing well enough. So you'll notice here we've got obsidian. We come over here. We should have some full tanks. Oh yeah. We got plenty of lava at this point. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, as you can tell, all of our engines are full. And that'll fill up soon enough. Once that fills up, I'll go ahead and shut these engines off. And our water pump's doing well. Alright. Okay. So now, if we come over here, aha, these engines are running as well. Oh no, that one is. Whoops. I forgot to change this one. Thank God for Soartex. We want to change it to enabled high. There we go. And then I guess we can just make sure they all work. And they appear to. So we are all set. I'm going to go find those slimes and kill them. Alright, so kind of like I mentioned, I believe it was last episode before, something like that. I wanted to get started working on the Blaze farm. So until here, I've got most of it completed. We still got to put some controls in. This is the same farm that Etho built. There are a few differences. Like I said, I just followed his design for the main portion because ever since I first saw that, you know, back when he made it, I've loved this. And like I said, it's just been my de facto Blaze farm for a while now. However, because we're using the Soul Shard mod, speaking of which, I should go get that stuff. Be right back. Alright, and we're back up top. So, like I was mentioning, because we're using the Soul Shard mod, and we've got a tier 5 Blaze shard, we can do things just slightly differently. So inside here, you notice the mechanics are still the same. This will be the killing chamber, and then we've got all the little pistons and stuff to shove them down. However, this is where things get a little bit different. You notice I actually have lighting in this whole thing, where Etho uses lights to turn everything on and off. We don't have to do that, because with the tier 5 spawn farm, using the Soul Shard mod, we can actually turn it on and off with redstone. So you'll notice I've gone ahead and run a redstone line up from down below. That was that switch you saw in the control room. And now all we should have to do here is let's get our Blaze Shard. Now if I hold the Blaze Shard in my hand and right click on that cage, it should go in there. We should see a blaze animation, which we do. Perfect. Alright. So now all we have to do is if we turn that flip that lever, these guys should start spawning and going down to the kill chamber. I have not finished the kill mechanism up yet. That's what I'm doing next. And as soon as I get done, I'll bring you back and we'll show this thing in operation. Alright, so got most of the stuff done for our Blaze farm over there. However, I'm going to bring you in here to show you a couple of things. So, you know, in Etho's video, he shows it building just a standard vanilla redstone control mechanism. However, we're going to use, since we've got red power, we can actually use all of the different gates and everything that's built into there for us to do that. So we need to make two things. The first one's going to be a state cell. So we come here, and this is a state cell. And this is basically going to do the job of controlling the crusher. So you notice to make it, we need to make stone wafers, stone anodes, cathode, a pointer, and a silicon chip. So we're going to start with the silicone chip, and you notice it requires a red dope wafer and stone wafers. We'll start with the stone wafers. Those are the easy ones. You just take stone, put it in a furnace. So let's go ahead and get that going. I'm going to run this over to here, and actually I'm going to put both of these in there. So we're going to need a bunch of stone wafers as time goes on. And you'll see it makes 2 apiece. So actually let's do this instead. That gives me 32. Okay. I'm just going to cook off a bunch of these. Alright, so we got that going. So the next thing we need to make is that red dope wafer. To make that, you notice we need an alloy furnace, a silicone wafer, and redstone. Alright, so to make the silicone wafer, come up here, diamond handsaw. We need to make a silicone bowl. I don't know how to say it. Whatever. To do that, it's just coal and sand cooked off in an alloy furnace. Alright. So take one of those. Your diamond handsaw goes on top, and it makes 16 wafers. So now that we got that, let's come back here. Gonna grab some redstone. And I believe, where did I put those alloy furnaces in? Oh, I put them in here somewhere. Oh, that's right. Right in front of me. Haha. So I'm only going to make a couple of these. So to do this, we just put the silicon wafers in. Make like 4. That should be enough. And then I just need some coal. I should have some around here somewhere. There we go. And this will go ahead and cook off. Alright, so that's doing its thing. Let's come back over here. Let's grab some wafers. Alright, that should be plenty. Alright, so that's doing its thing. Let's grab some redstone, some sticks. Come over here. So, alright, so you notice we need to make some stone wafers. And let's see, it's 1, 2, 3. We need to make stone wires, so that's 4. Okay. So we need 5. Stone anode is 3, so that's 8, 9, 10, and then I think it's 3 here. So we need to make 13. So we'll make a. Sorry, we need 13 of these. So let's do that. All right, so we'll make these anodes first. So you notice it's just 4 redstone and 3 wafers. So all right. Oops, why did I put that there? I don't know. Okay, so that gives us our anodes. Now we need just 1 cathode, I believe. Yeah, so 1 cathode and then a couple of wires. So we'll do the wires next. A couple of those. The anode is just a torch on top. We got that. Alright, so we've got our anode, we got our 2 wires, we've got the wafers. We've got our cathode. Now we just need to make a pointer, which is just a piece of stone, a torch, and a wafer. And let's just run over here real quick. Some stone. Get back over here. Stone, torch, wafer. Alright, we got our pointer. Our red dope wafers are done. Let's grab those. We'll take these wafers like so, red dope up there. It's gonna make our silicone chips. Alright, so now let's go ahead and build this thing. Silicon chip in the center, cathode top right corner. Wire should go here and here. Anode up top. Stone wafer in the left 2 corners and the bottom right corner. Pointer in the middle right. That gives us our state cell. Okay, and basically a state cell is an RS NOR latch with a excuse me, a timer integrated into it, basically. And the other thing we need to build is an RS NOR latch. There it is, RS latch. You notice here it's going to be 2 cathodes, 2 anodes, 4 wires, and a stone wafer. So we'll go ahead and make those. Oops, actually, let's just do it this way. There's our 2 anodes, our 2 cathodes, 4 wires. And what was that last piece? Yeah, just a wafer, right? Yep, okay. So wire here and here, anodes here and here, our 2 cathodes, and our stone wafer. That gives us our RS latch. Sweet. So now that we have those 2 things, we can head back over to our spawner. Going up. That's funny, I built those nice stairs. I don't even use them. Alright, so you'll notice I've gone ahead and finished up the wiring here. So our RS latch is going to go right here. Now you'll notice this side lit up. So that's one of the output sides. The output side we care about though is this one here, and it's going to go into this block, which is going to power our gate. And just to show you, it's fully open. Alright, so if I push this, you notice it flips. Our gate is, oh, shoot, did I forget some redstone? I think I forgot some redstone. Yep, that's right, I remember I ran out before I finished this up. So there we go. Now it works. And while we're back here, the other change I made is instead of running this straight across, I ran up, so that way all 4 of these pistons extend at the same time. A little pet peeve of mine, that's all. Alright, so now you'll see that the 4 door pistons are closed there, and then the back mover would bring all the guys forward, and then this button, as we know, just resets it. Okay, so now we just need our state cell, which is going to go right here. You'll notice I've got the same setup down below. We've got the excuse me, the 4 repeaters set to a 4-tick delay that controls our crusher pistons, which are these here. Alright, so now if we right click on our state cell, you notice we have this timer interval, and we can increase it or decrease it by these increments here. I believe 6 seconds is about right for the crusher pistons, and we can go ahead and change that as necessary. So now, if we come here, we hit the first button, the door closes, push them forward, crusher closes, stays there for about 6 seconds, and it should retract. Then you'd go ahead and punch these guys, collect all your loots, and then press this button to reset. Okay, so now that all of this is functioning, let's see if it works. Turn it on, and they should start spawning. Uh-oh. Something is wrong. Oh, you know what? I think I know what it is. Because I'm an idiot. That's why it was down 1. Please pay no attention to that. Okay. I forgot about that. Alright, so now we got a bunch of these guys. I'm going to go ahead and just reset the system real quick. So they should all be down here. Yep. Shut that off, right? Yeah. Need to up it just a little bit. So those guys come down. Let's crush them. There's still one there. Alright, so I did some further testing, and 8.5 seconds on this timer interval for the state cell is perfect. You know, oh, hey, I don't like you. No, leave me alone. Hey, die. Oh, some zombies have shown up. That's right, trying to... Whoa, shit. Woo! Alright, that was kind of close. Let me... I think they came up that way, so we'll just block that off for a minute. Anyway, so everything's open. Let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on. Let's leave it open for like 10 seconds. That's about 10 seconds. You know, we got a whole bunch. What do we got? 20 or so? Yeah. Let's go ahead and kill them. Or set this up. You're gonna notice that the sound is all screwed up because of how many spawned already. That should be about right. Now we should just be able to punch and kill them all. There we go. Like there's even more up there. So then reset it. So I'm going to let this run for a bit, and just kind of clean up the area. So, see y'all in a minute. Alright, so we got our blaze spawner up and running. I think this is going to end it for today's episode. Again, I thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.